almost I try to approach each podcast with like a list of the things that I really think, not only do I want to know, but I've talked to friends and things, and they'll say, "Hey, what do you think about X, Y, or Z?" Right? And I'll say, "Yeah, I don't know." Like a big topic these days is, so where is the world going in terms of everything, not just our field? And I have a very specific point of view about this. I think we're in what I call a great reshuffling, and I think we're moving into the digital world, away from the physical world, and the properties and the talent skill set for those worlds is very different. So, physical world, you manipulate things, right? You build things. Physical world, you're a symbol manipulator. I'm a symbol. Everyone here is a symbol manipulator, right? So if you're good at that, you're gonna get really good at digital. Linear thought versus nonlinear thought. If you're able to think in a nonlinear fashion, which, by the way, a lot of people are not able to do, and it's not their fault. It's the way that they were taught. It's the way that they did their job. And they were good at their jobs. So it
doesn't come naturally, right? It's something that is learned. I don't think we're wired to think anything other than linearly. But then, if you're exposed to that kind of thinking, I think it's more of a learned skill.
And it's the same thing with deterministic versus probabilistic thinking. So I had to train myself. It took me 6 years to do this because it's not natural. It's not natural to think in probabilities. It's amazingly good once you get good at it. But so I also think, and I just had this experience happen to me, we've gone from a world where credentialism was the thing. So listen, my 3 children, 1 went to Yale, 2 went to Notre Dame. So they got really good credentials. But I think that the truth of the matter is we are moving from a world where that imperator of a Yale or a Notre Dame or a big publisher is losing power fast. And so we're going from my degree suggests competence to a living, here is my body of work that is continually updated and you have access to it on the internet. So we're going to a living proof of work, ongoing, from a static resume. And I got to tell you, and the final thing there is geography, time, space, meaningless in this new world. The guy I hired is in Bangalore, India. And this kid already has been working for me for under 2 weeks. And he's already he's got the audios. He's got, a new website. He's got all these things I hadn't even thought of. And I just did a Zoom with him today. And he's like, yeah, Jim, what we really need to do is we need to take all of the transcripts and put them on a Substack and put them and email them to people. And, and I'm just like, yeah, great.
What he said.
Yeah. But see, the deal is we're all going to get access to this group of people. And importantly, they get access to us. Before, 10 years ago, Batzel, who's really smart, really with it, he was bounded by his geography. He couldn't make the most of his talents because his geography bound him. That's gone. That's gone. And so he's really good at a bunch of different stuff. Perfect for me. And so it's a win-win. As far as I'm concerned, it's a win-win. Now, listen, there'll be lots of dislocations because of this. And so I think we need to think about fixing certain things, right? We have to be open-minded because a lot of people, through no fault of their own, will not do so well in this new world. Other people will kill it because the final thing about this new world, at least that I'm thinking about now, is the leverage it gives you. And I'm not talking about financial leverage. The leverage of the digital world is breathtaking.
Yeah, human capital leverage. You have disaggregated all the intermediation to having your expertise broadcast to the world in whatever specific domain you happen to be have skills at.
amazing.
And network leverage, right? Like Metcalf law style leverage.
Yeah.
Yeah.